Limited, our directors from Vegas Mall, Mr. Harshvi Bansal, Mr. Suresh Anand, Mr. Kapil Kumar, and of course, our star cast of Marjaavaan, Sidharth, Malhotra, and Ritesh Deshmukh. Thank you very much for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, I have talked enough. I think it's time now to hand over the stage to none other than Mr. Sanjeev Kumar Bijli, Joint Managing Director, PVR Limited, to kindly address the media.
Hello, hi, thank you everyone for coming. It's a big day for us. Thank you, Mr. Bansal, and thank you, partners at Unity Group. It's been a big privilege to be partnering with you and getting the opportunity to launch the first 12-screen superplex in the heart of Delhi. We're very excited to have this in Dwarka. We've been seeing Dwarka as a massive growing catchment with a population of about 10 to 12 people, and it was completely unserviced by a mall, retail and entertainment destination. And you guys have really exceeded our expectations. It's been an amazing mall. It's come out so well. I'd be happy to partner with you and bring you one of the finest multiplexes. Hopefully everyone will like the experience. It's a 12-screen complex with 1,800 seats. We've managed to incorporate all the four major formats, a 10-meter high IMAX screen where it'll be an amazing experience to watch movies, 4DX for the slightly adventurous people who like to see their seats move and all the sights and sounds that come with the film, they can experience that. A playhouse auditorium for the young ones where they can play around on the slide and they're free to throw popcorn and Pepsi on the floor if they want. And the super luxurious concept, which is first time we've launched in Delhi, Lux Cinemas. So I hope everyone likes the product, and I hope everyone in Dwarka and neighboring areas also come and flock to watch the wonderful movies that our film industry is producing these days. I think it's what makes us want to push the envelope and bring good exhibition facilities is the fact that I think we're at one of the most exciting times of the film industry where some incredible films are coming out. Everyone is putting together their heart and soul, and great stories are being told and great technology is being used to tell these stories. And we continue to be the flag bearers of big screen. And I obviously believe that a good film is enjoyed in the company of your friends and your family on the big screen. So I'm very positive with this trend. And once again, also please thanking Ritesh and Sidharth. I think Sidharth and I, this is our third opening together. So thank you so much for supporting us once again. The trailer looks absolutely incredible. The music is amazing. Ritesh looks really good as a small bona. Well done, and I wish you, the team, all the very best for this Friday. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. I have a couple of questions now directed towards everyone seated here. Let's start with our team right here from PVR. 2019, you are ending it with a bang. Okay, this is a big thing which is coming up. We are all excited about it. How does it feel? Why 2019 end and not the beginning of the next year, maybe? Or so, if you may. We'll start with you, or Mr. Datta, Mr. Arora, anybody.
No, I'm slight omission, sorry, in the last one. I do need to obviously thank my wonderful PVR family. Gautam, Nitin, Pramod, Ashwini, Shalu, Deepa. I mean, these guys are the ones who work tirelessly 365 days a week without any holiday from 9 a.m. till 12:30, 1 a.m. whenever the movies end. No Diwali, no Christmas, no nothing. And with that resolve and excitement, enthusiasm, they've served 100 million people over the last 1 year. So thank you guys a lot. This journey could not be without you at all.
Kudos to your team, PVR. And another question that we have is, sir, if we may ask you, what is the thought behind a superplex, especially in Delhi? Is there a special reason you thought about it?
So a couple of things. One, today redefining businesses is really what everyone gets to work for, and I think it's no different for actors, directors, and for people like us. I've been talking to certain media groups in the morning, and everybody asks me about the OTT and what Netflix and Amazon, and honestly, I've been telling them that data proves that when people watch more content, their hunger for watching more really gets heightened, and those are the same set of people who are coming to cinema a lot often now and watching films. That's one. The second important thing is the fact that today it's extremely important to see what business you're in. We no longer are just in the business of showing movies. It's an out-of-home entertainment, and hence we need to focus on many more things than just the how to just enhance the viewing experience, and Superplex really epitomizes that experience. We've looked at every aspect of movie watching, starting from how you book tickets to the kind of food, seating, comfort, hospitality, and the warmth that you will possibly get. And we believe that, as Mr. Kumar said, this is the way the consumer really wants to consume the films, because there is a huge need for consumers to get out and enjoy themselves. Now, coming back to your question, Superplex is all about size and putting all of our formats under one roof. We are always wanting to set up more and more and more of Superplexes. It's just that certain malls and establishments give us that width, and some unfortunately are unable to give us that width. But as far as if we were given a choice, we would set a Superplex in virtually every corner in every cinema, because this is really the way to watch films, and different consumers come back to us with wanting to watch a content in a different format, and each format lends itself so beautifully to the content that enhances the content. And I think that's really the thought behind Superplex. So really thanks to Mr. Bansal and the entire group which gave us this platform really where we could conceive of something like this. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. We are glad that being a Delhi girl, I'm happy that there's another Superplex coming here. More to watch, more entertainment for us. So, one more question to the team, and Mr. Arora, if I may ask you that. Where's sir? So it's right there. So if I may ask you that. So we have 800 screens now, and recently opened also in Sri Lanka. So we have already captured the global market, started with the global market. What is the plan for India and, in fact, international going forward? Is it going to be limited to Asia? You're going to move forward?
So we are looking at opening cinemas throughout Asia, but maybe in the coming decade or so. In terms of India, we are looking at adding a screen every 3 days. So theoretically, about 120 screens a year.
Wow.
So that should be, that's what looks like going forward way to, as far as the cinema's growth in India is concerned from the PVR stable.
Fair enough. Thank you very much, sir. Mr. Bansal, if I may ask you another question. So the Vegas Mall is an upcoming mall, and firstly, thank you, as PVR said, for lending us a place which can give such an experience to us. So how excited are you about this?
Thank you very much. We are very much excited about this mall. 4 years back, when we bought this land, we were very surprised to note that there is no multiplex here in Dwarka. Believe me, 1 million people and no multiplex, not even a single screen cinema. There is no cinema here. People have to, you can say, go to around a half an hour or 45 minutes drive to go to see Ritesh and Sidharth on screen. So they were very, you can say, waiting for this type of experience. Then we discussed with Ajay ji. Ajay ji is my old friend. This is third cinema with the PVR company, with our company. We have one already in Delhi and one in Panipat. And he was of the opinion that why not the full plate? So if they had no, you can say, if they had nothing, then why don't the full screen? So earlier we offered 8, and he was of the opinion that we should come with the maximum numbers, and then we finally agreed on 12 screens. So we all are very excited that this is the very good experience for the cinema, and I'm thankful to Sanjeev ji and his team for raising the bar of the cinema experience. We have also to raise our bar of the finishing of the mall, because you can't host a cinema of this kind in a normal mall. So we spend a lot on actually spending, you spend X amount, we have to spend 5X on the mall. Because the cinema is so lovely, so beautiful, it can't be in a normal mall. So it has to be in a super good quality of mall. And best wishes to Sidharth and Ritesh also. It's very tough. It's very easy to see this type of, can say, 3 feet height in the cinema. I'm sure must be very tough to act in like this normal role. It's about than the normal role. So best wishes to both of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm sure the mall will be grandiose, just like the cinemas itself. Coming, of course, back to now, Sidharth and Ritesh. Firstly, congratulations on the movie. All the best. I'm sure the numbers will be touching the roof once it is out. First question to you, Sidharth. You're a Delhi boy, right? And do you remember your first movie? Was it PVR? Please say yes.
Well, hi. Good afternoon, everyone. Well, yes, I think when it comes to movie going or picking a cinema, I'm a bit biased to PVR. I have a lot of history. Because in my, I would say, school and college days, the only cool theatre at that time to watch, any, say, action film or a big film which had a bigger scale was PVR. The first PVR in Vasant Vihar and then the multiplex in Saket. And I have PVR to thank you for taking me on so many dates. The only place we could take our girlfriends and ask them out in the end of our exams, I remember, or for a birthday occasion. So many birthday evenings. So I think for me, to dream about going to the movies, becoming an actor, genuinely I think PVR has a big role to play in it, because if I didn't have access to a cinema theater or with some great sound or where I could go and watch Hindi content, English content, where would I get influence or start dreaming? So I think I genuinely have lots to thank PVR for, and I'm really happy today. This is our third time I've opened one more PVR, and I get extremely excited every time I see these new swanky looking theaters that people will come in, in hopefully large numbers and see our movies. Because this is what we work really hard for, to entertain people. And for us to entertain people, we need PVR cinema or theaters and mediums like these, which make it a very, very exciting experience for them. So we're really happy that Marjaavaan is the first film that you guys will see here. So that's great. In a week's time, our film comes out on 15th of November, and in this amazing cinema theater and this amazing mall, sir. बहुत ही अच्छा बनाया आपने. मैं बहुत excited हूँ. मेरे बचपन में ऐसा नहीं था, तो काश अब मेरा मन कर रहा है I could come back to Delhi and roam around in this mall and see movies here. So thank you guys for building one more cinema where people can come and watch our movies.
Thank you very much, Sidharth. Let's give him a round of applause, please. Ritesh, now coming to you. You are from Mumbai, of course, born and brought up in Mumbai, which is the hub of cinema, of course. Were you ever jealous of the fact that you didn't have the first PVR there? See, I'm going to keep all questions around PVR for now. I'll come back to the movie very shortly.
Well, let me start off by saying that my association with PVR goes back 15 years with
That's long.
Ajay and Sanjeev. Because early 2000, when there was a discussion of making PVRs, and they were spreading the wings all across metros, and we remember we had a discussion of setting up PVR in my hometown Latur, which was a small town, and Aurangabad, where we wanted to set up PVR and give them big screen entertainment or multiplex. So I remember that time PVR also was thinking of starting this thing called Masala Talkies, which was intended towards smaller towns, and we thought we could be the first Masala Talkies to start there. But at that point, I want to say hats off to them to say no, we'll go with full-fledged PVR in a smaller town, Latur, and it gave its identity for entertainment. I want to thank the Bijli brothers for doing that, bringing entertainment to smaller towns with luxury. So that's my association. So that's what we started with them. And at that time, I didn't have any inclination of being an actor or intention. And yes,
We're so glad you decided to be one.
No, I'm so glad that PVR from Delhi has become synonymous with cinema, with big screen entertainment, with luxury in entertainment. And today I'm here, and many congratulations, Mr. Bansal, for this extraordinary mall. I'm an architect also by profession, and when I walked these steps to just see the kind of finishing, the murals, the design, and everything, I was pleasantly surprised to just see this kind of dedication towards building materials, and the courtyard and the light coming in. It was just an amazing experience. So when you have two giants coming together with great design and great entertainment, it just makes us our job even more exciting, that we go back and make movies, and we know that they're going to be played at such places. It just makes it more exciting. So thank you so much.
Thank you. We totally do believe that you're an architect with all the information that you just gave, all the words and jargons you used, which are alien to me for now. Quickly, let's talk about the movie. So very different roles. And what is the thing you're most excited? What is we need to watch out for? Of course, we see the trailer, but what's besides that, over and above that?
Well, our film Marjaavaan comes in a week on 15th of November. It's at its core, it's a love story, which takes you through all our characters, be it Ritesh's character, my character, rest of the cast that comes through. It for me it's a special film because I feel for the first time I'm playing a quintessential hero, as you see in the trailer, where he's doing larger than life things, saying dialogues, fighting bad people and fighting for love. And I think that is what I grew up watching, and I think that experience again comes back to a cinema like this, where you want to come to the big screen and see this amazing music, the amazing drama that comes in. So we've tried to make an emotional story which takes you back to the flavor of that era, where as you can see, me and Ritesh are doing dialogue bazi to each other, where even though this time we have done a film in the past which is equivalent, and this time I only got half of Ritesh, but double the impact and double the dhamaka. And we're hoping to get all the old school cinema lovers back and give them an entertaining, dramatic love story to watch.
Great, and how does it feel to be super small?
I think it was an exciting thing for me as an actor to play someone who's vertically challenged, and though I would say there are difficulties in shooting, but thanks to the VFX, which makes it far more easier for actors today to achieve even more difficult stuff. I had to give each shot 5 times, once with my co-actors, once without them, once on my knees, once standing tall, once looking at the green screen. So every shot was given 5 times. But when you watch a promo in this theater and you see the impact of this vertically challenged man just coming there and talking, and also this is, I had no idea, but Sidharth mentioned in one of the interviews, and then it struck me that probably this is one of the first times to have a villain who is vertically challenged. Many years ago, film buffs might know it, many years ago, there was a film that Subhaji had started with Amitji called Deva, and supposedly the villain in that film was Lilliputji, who was slightly short, and that excited Milap as a director to he always thought that when there is a story of a hero and a villain in a quintessential romantic film, drama, revenge story, what is that one edge that you can give the villain that would make it exciting? So he made him vertically challenged, and his insecurities, and he's woven a nice story around it. And I hope that you guys come this Friday to watch this film, and like you see in the promo, the songs are trending beautifully across India, and apart from the songs, I think there are wonderful dialogues that are written. वैसे dialogues है जिसे सुनकर ऐसा लगता है कि यार सीटी मारो या ताली मारो, तो वो वैसे dialogues हैं, गाने भी हैं. तो हमारी यही कोशिश रहेगी कि आप बड़ी तादाद में आकर हमारी फिल्म देखें ये शुक्रवार को।
So हमारा अभी भी सीटी मारने का बहुत मन है. So why not have one dialogue of the movie from both of you together, maybe just like, if you may. Do you want that?
मेरी एक बहुत ही फेवरेट लाइन है इस फिल्म में, जो मैं चाहता हूँ कि सिद्धार्थ आपसे कहें, और ये रेलेवेंट सी भी लाइन है, तो इट मेक्स इट इवन मोर ब्यूटीफुल. इट्स अ ब्यूटीफुल थॉट.
जी, तो बहुत मुश्किल है चूज करना कि एक फेवरेट लाइन, बट जैसा कि रितेश ने कहा, ये आई थिंक बहुत ही रेलेवेंट और एप्ट डायलॉग है हमारे पिक्चर का, कि मंदिर और मस्जिद दोनों मिलेंगे, गुजरेगा इस देश की जिस गली से, मदद मिलेगी हर किसी को, मांगो या अली से या बजरंग बली से.
It's too apt, and I'm just going to leave it there without commenting on it further. But thank you very much. And I think one last question, and then we just wind it up.
Ritesh has a lot of lines
Yes.
as well.
That Raman is like so like. You made me like Raman for a change.
I love that line.
One line that I will say that सोचा न था ये अंजाम होगा, सोचा न था ये अंजाम होगा, एक वक्त का बादशाह आज गुलाम होगा.
Give it up, give it up, give it up for both of them, please. Thank you very much. Really looking forward to the movie. Once again, all the best. One last question, then we're going to wind up this set of questionnaire that we have. Back to PVR, 1997. Am I right? The first cinema right here in Delhi. We have come a long way, 2019, and the first, and we have a superplex now coming up. How does it feel emotionally? Let's talk about emotions today. I would say Marjaavaan. That's my emotion.
Yeah, I was about to say plug it in. This is more than second. The dialogue is
Marjaavaan. That's what it is. Yeah, no, it feels it's just been so exciting. It's just been extremely exciting. But I think there is so much more to do, and we have so much more to do in front of us. And I think it's the tip of the iceberg, because this India is very, very underscreened. I mean, we've only reached a point where there is absolutely no space for complacency. And we want to see the per capita screen consumption in India, where maybe the consumption is so high, to keep going up and up.
Thank you, sir. Miles to go before I sleep, as they say. Let's have a round of applause for everyone right here. Thank you very much for making this particular stage, and of course this superplex very, very special to everyone here. We don't stop right here, because of course, as I told you initially, that there are a number of concepts that are there which are a part of the superplex, and we would like to start with a tour with one of my favorite screens, which is the Playhouse, where the kids can make as much noise, do as much dirty stuff as they want, and it is super cute to look, and we have some surprises as well. So we'll request you all to kindly join our team and go on around and enjoy your time. Thank you very much for joining us here and making this day special for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you guys.